Hi all, this is kOri with the Astrobits channel. This is just a brief announcement. I am changing the format of the videos. I tried to do 12 videos weekly last month. That's not going to work out for my schedule in terms of working a regular day job and trying to create some more in-depth and detailed writing content for you all on the blog. So what I've decided to do is do 3 videos a month for each element. So there'll be 3 earth videos, 3 air videos, 3 fire videos, and 3 water videos. Each will be time stamped for the signs. I'll drop them for the periods of the 1st through the 9th. The 1st through the 10th, the 11th through the 20th, and the 21st through the end of each month. They'll also be time stamped, and then I'll also drop an astrology video for the 1st through the 15th and the 15th through the 30th of each month for you guys to have a general forecast of what that's like as I improve my astrology practice. I am also open for readings. You can book video chat, you can book personal readings, phone readings, pre-recorded videos, and you can also book a PDF reading. The link to book me is in the description box below. It also has a description and pricing for every service that I currently offer. You can also find the new and full moon readings there, my shadow work readings for myself, along with the daily tarot on the website. That's abythc.com, abythc.com. So I'm glad for those who stuck with me through all of this. Hopefully we can get it back going consistently and get you guys some videos out that are resonant for you and that help you. And so here we go. Happy September, happy fall time. I hope this pandemic is not getting the better of all of us. I wish you good vibes, peace, and blessings to all. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in your reading. Fire signs, this is kOri with the Astrobits channel. I'm going to jump right into your reading. I am currently accepting requests for readings right now. You can follow the link below for descriptions and pricing of all the services that I am currently offering. This reading will also be time stamped for all signs, so if you would like to skip forward and only look at your sign, you are free to do so. If the readings don't resonate, definitely take a look at your sun, moon, rising signs, and if you have another dominant planet in your natal chart, definitely check out that sign as well. What other announcements are there? I am going to start doing readings on a 10-day basis, so that'll be 3 readings each month for all signs from the 1st through the 10th, the 11th through the 20th, and the 21st through the end of each month. All readings will be time stamped. I'll start out with that for September. In October, I'll also start with the bi-weekly astrology forecast for those who are interested. I am not currently accepting requests for astrology readings. They're on a case-by-case basis. If you're interested, you're certainly welcome to contact me with questions or send me your information. So let's just jump into it. What are the prevalent energies for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? Please clear the energies from previous readings and offer me clarity, guidance, and protection as I channel the messages for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We are going to start with the sign of Sagittarius. That's the next fire sign in line for this year. So what's going on for the sign of Sagittarius? Give me a general reading addressing prevalent energies for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Sagittarius dominant person. What guidance, what kind of information do they need to know? What energy is going to be impacting them, and how best might they work with this energy for the sign of Sagittarius for September 1st through the 10th, 2020. We have the 10 of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Lovers. Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it looks like there was a situation, Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The other cards I pulled out. So we have total the Ten of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Four of Swords. Okay. So there's a situation in which you had really high expectations. You put a lot of work into it because you were expecting it to grow into something that was long lasting, something that was stable. You were expecting mastery on your part and on the part of other participants in this situation or circumstance. However, you may have given up, and the reason you gave up wasn't because there wasn't potential for growth, but because you may have been misinvesting your energy in that situation, and so not likely to get a return, or the other parties that you were dealing with weren't putting in equal effort. They weren't doing their best in the situation to make the best of the situation. That's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. It may or may not apply. But what I sense now is that you're sort of finding emotional fulfillment from your environment, from the relationships that you are already taking place in, from the activities that you have going. This is a culmination of having sort of weeded out situations like this, where you're doing your very best in a situation to grow and create something long-lasting, stable, and secure, and other people are not, or where you were putting in lots and lots of effort and energy only to have it crumble because it was being built on unstable foundations to begin with. Now you're sort of finding your way out of that energy. You're finding fulfillment. You're finding fulfillment of, you're coming to a place where your fulfillment of yourself, your ability to emotionally fulfill yourself, to sate yourself, to heal yourself, is being met by the universe. There are people of like energy coming into your experience. So these are people who also know how to self-fulfill, who know how to self-satisfy, who have learned how to heal themselves of their wounds, to transcend, to do their emotional work. These are emotionally mature energies, inviting other emotionally mature energies to build a sense of community, camaraderie, and emotional safety and companionship. Then you have the Page of Pentacles. So this is a practical new beginning. This is messages coming in about gifts, for example. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy showing up again, but this is something that is new and fresh and being built upon right now. This could be, for example, a child, the birth of a child that's bringing happiness to a family unit. And I sense that very strongly, actually. I sense that there's new growth. There's new growth in a situation that's bringing happiness to a situation that's already happening. There's like there's an established bond here. There's an established unit that's bringing fulfillment. The fulfillment is culminating by this new practical beginning. This can be, you know, having a relationship where you guys are happily in love, and now you are getting a promotion, a new job, a gift of money. You guys are increasing your finances or combining your finances in order to have a practical foundation to put in which you, so that you can enjoy your love. You know what I mean? If you're down and out, you're not able to focus on the feelings that you have for one another. But if you guys are both using your practical energy, you know, you're making use of the potentials, the practical potentials, you're taking care of your finances. This may be a gift coming in from somebody that you love. This can be an offer of a new job or a promotion that allows you guys to, for example, move in together. And what this leads to is the Lovers. So there's a decision to there's a decision to join hands with somebody at a soulmate level. Typically, I read the Lovers as a decision, a head over heart decision, but in this case, being that the 10 is the first card to come out, lets me know that this is emotional in nature. And the reason for the decision to choose to join is because you realize in this situation that you can have the earthly practical security and the emotional fulfillment by joining by joining energies with somebody who is in the place that you are in. They're ready to utilize their potential to self-satisfy and to meet somebody else halfway in order to create an emotional bond outside of themselves. So I think that's positive. It looks to me like you're starting a brand new commitment. And with that emotional commitment with the 10 of Cups and the Lovers, you have the Page of Pentacles, which says to me that you guys are joining practical resources. You may be having conversations about that now, or taking the first steps to combine resources, you know, pooling your savings together, for example, to move in together, or to make a large purchase together, or to go on a trip to meet the parents, for example. In the Four of Swords, this is about breaking your silence. This is coming out of a place of peace, of rumination, of meditation. After a painful decision, it's sort of breaking your silence. After you've taken time to heal, to process your experiences, you're able to enter into this newfound relationship from a more stable place, a more secure place, a place of knowing your worth, your worthiness, having self-esteem, being able to heal and fulfill yourself emotionally so that you're not depending on somebody else to do it. You're coming with your whole self, and you're asking for a partner to come with their whole self, and that creates something that's much larger rather than drawing back or pulling or draining energy from you. So I think it's very positive. Sagittarius, you may be dealing with Gemini here with the Lovers and the Four of Swords. That's air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but specifically Gemini with the Lovers. And then we have the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is Taurian energy and Virgo energy for me, but it can also be Capricorn. And then you have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy with the 10 of Cups. So you really could be looking at any sign, but what I sense here is that there's a culmination. You finally got into a place and you found a partner who meets you both mentally and emotionally, and now you guys are about to take a next step, a new commitment, moving in together, making a purchase together, putting your savings, combining your savings in order to build a foundation for the two of you. And this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. This can be a roommate situation. This can be, you know, working together with somebody who you very much enjoy. You guys, these are two people who are of like mind, and what they are of like mind about is building something practical and new, something that is emotionally fulfilling for all parties involved. And it's based on lessons learned from difficult experiences that you had before that you've taken the time to process and are now ready to utilize those lessons and embody them in real time. So that's been your reading, Sagittarius, and I hope that this resonated. Definitely like, share, subscribe, leave comments if it resonates with you, or if you have any questions about any of the cards or any of the messages that you all received. And I'm going to jump into the next sign, which is Aries. So, Spirit, please clear the energies of all previous readings. Offer me clear. Allow me to channel clear, concise messages that are geared towards healing, evolution, growth, and abundance. For the sign of Aries, September 1st through the 10th. Okay, Aries, we got a lot of jumpers here, so give me just a second. We have the Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So you may be dealing with the Sagittarius. They also have this card. Okay, Sorry about that, Aries. I was having some technical difficulties. So I have the Two of Swords in the upright, the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in the upright. And it looks like your decision to communicate here with the Two of Swords, this is about making a decision regarding whether to speak or remain silent, whether or not to tell the truth, whether or not to, whether or not your thoughts are valid, whether or not to seek the truth, or remain ignorant or blind in a situation in which you may not have initially seen all the necessary, you may not have had all the necessary information in order to make a decision. There may have been deception at play, or at the very least, nobody was openly discussing what needed to be discussed in order to move forward. So with this Two of Swords energy, it looks to me as if you, Aries, have made a decision that's very much like you, knowing exactly what you want and going forth with it. But with the Seven of Swords following that, it looks to me as if you've made a decision, and your decision is to speak the truth, to come out with the truth. In the upright, this is about lies, deception, wearing masks, strategic escape, silently getting away with, this is malicious energy, and this is sort of getting away with murder in a way, sneaking away quietly after doing some dirt, something deceptive, something malicious, something not quite above board. In the reverse, though, it can also be about secrecy and strategy. Somebody strategizing in secret. This is about silent moves. In the reverse, though, everything that's hidden comes to the light. Everything that's not being spoken gets said or discussed. Everything that was denied, was confusing, becomes clarified. You come out of this energy where there's a refusal or an inability to see or to speak the truth, into this energy where the truth is laid bare for all to see, all the facts are clear, all the aspects of a situation are made public, are exposed. And I think it's all to the good, because the result of that is the Page of Pentacles in the upright here, which is a new practical beginning. This is taking the Ace, which is the raw potential, material potential. This is the offer of a new job, for example, and starting to build something with it. This is opening a new account, for example, your first paycheck. This can be an offer of commitment. If this is a relationship here, this is about not speaking your feelings, not speaking your truth and your possessions, or somebody not clarifying the illusions. This is like a lie by omission, for example. And those things are now being clarified. And what that leads to is an offer of long-term stability and commitment where two people combine resources. If it doesn't have to do with a relationship, though, it's your having made a decision and come out of lying. This is about coming out of illusions regarding the necessary effort and strategy required in order to build a stable and long-lasting foundation, in order to handle your financial circumstances. This can be details coming out about a job, and you're needing to see the details, to take care of the details, to seek facts, information, to ask questions, and you may have procrastinated on doing so. However, information either comes to you, or you seek out some information that causes you to come out of this stagnant energy and go into this energy that's more mobile, that's more ready for movement. This is about strategy. This is about truth. This is about taking the truth, making decisions, and moving forward with the truth towards something that's practical in nature. And this can also be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. If this represents a person, this would be somebody that's younger than you, somebody that's newly establishing themselves in the material realm. And I do want to clarify what's coming out between the Seven of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, just because I'm nosy like that. So for the sign of Aries, please clarify the Seven of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. What is coming to light? What is going to be grown or beginning new? For the sign of Aries from September 1st through the 10th. 2020. Please clarify the Seven of Swords reversed and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm going to get a jumper. I'm just going to do a quick shuffle and pull cards. The Nine of Cups. Yeah. So it's imperative that you break through this energy, Aries. This unwillingness to tell the truth, to see the truth, to communicate clearly and effectively, to seek information that that removes the blindfold. This is almost like this is a willfully ignorant energy. This is a refusal to see the truth, a refusal to speak the truth, a refusal to ask the questions that can get you to the truth, because once you make that decision, the information that comes out either may be painful or may require you to do some further processing. So you definitely don't want to stay in that energy, because what's going to be exposed, what has the potential to be exposed, the information that you need to seek is positive in nature. It concerns your practical situation, your physical health, your material resources in every way. That's your physical energy, your body, that's your finances, that's long-standing commitments, gifts that have the potential to grow into something greater than what they started as. That's what the information that you receive is positive and has to do with this. And it's going to be fulfilling for you, not just in a practical way with the Page of Pentacles, but in an emotional way, because the clarifying card here is the Nine of Cups. This information that comes out is going to be information that allows you to fulfill yourself. The nines are all about self, specifically, as opposed to group energy or one-on-one relationships. This is all about you, Aries, and this is about your ability to be satisfied, your ability to fulfill yourself, your ability to be happy with yourself, and the information that comes out directly contributes to that. So it's definitely, you need to face the truth. There's something that you're holding on to that you need to let go of, and once you allow yourself to see the need to release whatever it is that you're holding on dearly to, you manifest abundance. You manifest a new beginning that's practical in nature, that has great potential for growth and great potential to make you happy. So I hope this resonates for you. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave detailed comments. If you have any questions, you can also leave those. If you would like to book a reading, that information is in the description box. And now we're going to move on to the sign of Leo. So what's going on for the sign of Leo from the 1st to the 10th of September? Please clear all energies of previous readings and allow me to channel from Spirit helpful, clear messages that assist us with growth, healing, and evolution. For the sign of Leo from the 1st through the 10th, Spirit, please clear all energies of previous readings and allow me to channel clear and concise messages of healing, growth, evolution, and abundance for the sign of Leo from the 1st to the 10th of September 2020. Okay, so initially I pulled the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, both of these cards are in the reverse, the Five of Swords in the reverse, and then the messages seem to contradict themselves, so I also pulled a clarifying card, which I'll get to in just a second. So let's jump into it, Leo. The Emperor in reverse is about feeling out of control. It's about having the capacity for control, having quite a bit of responsibilities, but maybe feeling powerless to meet your responsibilities, powerless to take control over your destiny, for example, because this person, if you look closely, all of this is his responsibility. This is basically the town, the city, all the structures and the buildings. That's his domain. It's his responsibility to take them where they need to go, to give them what they need, and to provide and to lay down the law. In the reverse, he's incapable of doing so, either because he is lacking self-confidence and self-belief, or he simply doesn't have the resources in order to exert his power effectively. And I say that because the Emperor is a 4 card, so it's about stability and security, which implies, of course, resources of an earthly nature. If you look closely at the card, everything surrounding him, while it's red and colored in terms of passion, it's also earth, it's also structure, it's also everything material. In the reverse, there's a lack of control of your stability and security due to feelings of powerness or lack of resources. Following that, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. There's a lack of clarity. There's an inability to see the truth for what it is and use it in order to bring yourself to a place of victory. This is about deceit. This is air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but this is about deception. But this can also be, Leo, you lying to yourself. So where are you refusing to see the truth? Where are you aware of your inability to see all the necessary information in order to make a decision? Where are you needing to cut something out so that you can see more clearly? Where are you needing to communicate more effectively? Where are you needing to ask the right questions? Make sure that you are communicating according to your intentions and not according to what you expect other people to perceive or to understand. And that lack of clarity largely results from this lack of powerlessness. It's not that the truth isn't available. It's not that you are lacking power. It's an inability to see how to use your power, what's left of your power, what serves you and what doesn't serve you, and what you are and are not responsible for, that's causing these cards to show up in the reverse. So, and then of course you have the Five of Swords in the reverse, which is sort of the contradictory energy, because here we're coming out of misunderstanding. So I'm tempted to almost look at the Ace of Swords in reverse as a delay rather than an actual reversal. It's like a delayed ace coming in here. Because we have the Five of Swords, so this in the reverse, and that's a clearing of the misunderstandings that cause pain. The misunderstandings brought about by people gratifying their ego at the expense of others. This is also air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So this is about, the Five of Swords is about the consequences of allowing your ego to override your logic when you're communicating, when you're trying to get your point across or express yourself creatively, and the pain that causes, because this is winning the battle and losing the war. For example, you have to know when to bite the bullet. And this is coming out of that sort of backbiting energy, clarifying the misunderstandings, coming out of the painful sort of egoic nature of misuse of words, to see the truth of the situation and see where you can actually have victory. Clarifying the Ace of Swords and the Emperor in reverse, we have the Death card. So there's a transformation here that needs to take place before clarity can be found. And what it requires is that you maybe let go of these feelings of powerlessness. Let go of habits that bring you to a place of instability. There's a need here to take responsibility for yourself. But there's also here a need to look around you, because you are not, your actions, your attitudes, your beliefs, your insecurities and your resources and your handling of them does not just impact you. It impacts your environment. And so there's something here that you need to let go, because it's undermining your personal power, and it's holding off a transformation that needs to take place. Now, I sense that the transformation, you are undergoing the transformation, and there may be a sense of loss here that's causing you to feel out of control. But allow it, because your resistance only creates additional confusion where there can be clarity had, and healing. I definitely sense that you might be dealing with Scorpio energy. We have the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck showing up with the Death card here. there's a healing, and there's a healing by way of a painful transformation. This is like a shedding of the skin. This is a shedding of what's familiar, Leo. So just keep that in mind. You sometimes have to let go of things that are familiar, things that still comfort you, because they're no longer getting you to they're no longer moving you forward on your path towards growth and evolution. Even though they might be comforting, if they don't serve a purpose other than comfort, then they're not actually doing you a service, because existing in your comfort zone also creates stagnancy when you could be pursuing healing here with the Page of Cups. This is new love. This is healing. This is receptivity. This is self-forgiveness. So those mistakes you made that may have undermined your power in the past, forgiving yourself sort of allows you to release that energy of feeling powerless, of feeling unstable within, and allows you to come out of this conflict, this conflictual energy where there's ego battles with regard to your responsibilities to yourself and your style of communication. I definitely sense that somebody is definitely finding forgiveness for themselves or for another person due to these egoic words, these harsh, backbiting words that are said. And this is either you're needing to forgive someone or you're needing to forgive yourself for misusing words, for egoic power plays. Especially with these two cards, this says to me that somebody acted from ego. Somebody spoke from a place of ego, and it not only undermined them, it undermined everybody around them and all the control and security that they had. And they may have been in a place of confusion as a result of this. But letting go of that need to exert your power externally, using your words in order to cut people down when you feel threatened, when you feel like your power is threatened, your ability to forgive yourself and let go of past mistakes and move forward with those lessons, but without holding on to that pain. It's going to lead you to new beginnings in love, to new beginnings in relationships, to healing, to improved friendships and communication, to greater vulnerability in your life. So I hope this resonates with you, Leo. Please like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment in the box below if you're interested in booking a reading. That link can also be found with the description and pricing for all the services. I appreciate all of you for watching. I will be back around the 11th for the fire sign readings for the 11th through the 20th. And thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys next time.